I need a spacesuit, that's what I need. I think he's took it off me. Let me just remember the controls. Crimson Fleet Ghost. Come on, let's see this ghost. Right, it's struggling to actually load everything. Don't think I want to be straight into a fight.
Waste of time. Last shot. Not like we're running anyway.
I want to. Can I dock on the thing? I don't know how to dock onto a ship, but it's fine. Let's scan it. Extreme environment. I mean, it is Mercury. Inferno. It's got aluminium though. So it's got a fracking station. Okay, that's the only landmark. Let's go back to Mars.
I wonder if the broken spear is still open. It's the only decent place in town to grab a drink.
I'm gonna die. He took my suit off me.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock?
You told me I had this whole time.
We were told there were jobs.
We've accepted on the way out.
Hey. Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy, go talk to that Renee kid. She's always trying to make people happy.
Neva, sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the Soul system? UC security hassle you?
Cut the crap, Adler, and let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a stink of minor sweat and stale beer.
Okay, take it easy. Here's the fleet's kickback, just like I promised.
What is this bullshit? This is half. Half of what you promised.
No reason to get upset, sweetie. Security around Sidonia's been cracking down, and it's tough to get the Deimos marks to play ball. That means I'm spending big on bribes, covering lost shipments. This isn't exactly like running a pharmacy out here, you know.
Two things, Adler. And I will make this simple enough so even a total imbecile like yourself can understand. One, I don't give a damn about your excuses. You owe us the agreed amount on time every month. And two, you call me sweetie ever again, and I'll shove my knife so far up your ass that people will mistake you for a unicorn.
Okay, sorry, Neva. I'll make it work. Here's the rest.
That's more like it. I'll see you in a month.
Sounds like fun. Oh, I love a knife. I didn't realise I was stealing.
You're under arrest. No sudden moves.
For God's sake.
You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
I didn't realise. I just wanted to drink, man. Hi, Booth.
Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me. Not if I've got anything to say about it. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working, or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff, but Sidonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon. As much as someone's last name is a nickname, friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Booth. You can call me Sergeant Booth.
I'll call you Sergeant Booth any day of the week, mate.
Stay out of trouble.
Found a clutch of bleachers.
Right, well, I'm going to stop trying to be a loot goblin now. Okay then.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
You should have seen the ship that came in yesterday. Looked like it fought the whole Crimson Fleet.
Consider this unit always on the job.
Oh my.
What do people put this poor engine parts through?
Right, come on, let's go to the objective.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Okay.
I could never leave these people behind. Their continued success is my life's
At least
work.
I've got more than enough work to complete before I can go
While I
home.
may technically
Go
work in
me.
HR,
Not everyone
Tia's
needs to come
been
to
the
me
one
with their
see
problems.
what concerns.
I ain't a psychiatrist. Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good. Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here.
True.
You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect.
Gotta be smart.
I'm glad you understand. What's your poison?
Could I get one of them?
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am. You in the service? I know the feeling, but, you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
I'll try to persuade him.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me? That's what I'm hoping. I want him found. I do. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here.
I got him.
Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
How's it?
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
Yeah, true, no. I get you, man.
I could use a break.
It's not easy, coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here.
Who are you guys?
I haven't had a day off in 3 years. And
Hello there. Do I know you?
No, but you got names, so.
Huh. How odd that we both thought we knew each other.
I know, right?
I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Star Yard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around. I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Star Yard itself, and the mining operations here on Sidonia. Deimos Star Yards Corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment. We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standing ship manufacturer in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong.
Fair enough.
By then...
Okay, if no one else is gonna say it, I will. Unless
One
you're a Deimos
sec.
employee, I can't really help you.
Yes, Tia?
I'm just saying I'm done. Going to the Spear.
If you notice any of
Anyone
the
else
miners
coming with?
exhibiting worrisome behavior, feel free to let me know about it. Oh, yeah, of course.
There's nothing like seeing old Sorg.
Anyone know where I could buy a spacesuit? Yes.
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter. Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty.
Facts.
The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Or check out our posts on the mission boards. Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty, and the right one got away. It's bugged me ever since.
Cool.
Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you.
Sure.
Alright, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Good. I'd like a suit though.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
If you need a little, touch up, I'm happy to help.
What do you mean a touch up?
We all want to look our best. Am I right? I admit, I took this job because I thought it would be easier and low stress. I thought, who would be getting cosmetic surgery in a place like this? But I was wrong. I am constantly busy treating scars, fitting prosthetics, and helping people recover from the dangers of working here. I want to keep working for Enhance. But until my transfer is approved and a replacement is found, it looks as if I'll be stuck here. You're probably right. At the end of the day, I'm helping someone look their best. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. You'd be surprised, I think. There are many dangerous jobs on Mars. Mining, military training, manufacturing. As such, there are sometimes accidents. Therefore, it stands to reason there is a lot of reconstructive surgery to be done after the other doctors and surgeons do their work. The work being done here at this Enhanced branch may not be as glamorous as others, but it is no less important to those that receive it.
I want to see what it's about.
Certainly. Let's get to work on you.
Did you just fully change character again? $500 credits, take earrings off. Mental. Right, let's see what this is. Residential. I'm gonna die as soon as I get out. Okay, it's interesting. Not what I thought it'd be. Right.
If you need a quiet spot to think, the community center's a good place. Being a miner is dreary. Being in mining, I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching.
Right.
You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks.
Fair enough.
I lived a pretty quiet life to start. But the quieter things got, the more noise I made. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of thing. Dad used to say I was made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserves some of the credit.
Cool.
See ya.
So why we've met you.
What a day, huh? Whew. What a long day.
Let's go. See. Oh. Sure, you just jump around all the time if you had low gravity like this.
The miners have a secret about something they call the heart of Mars.
Joy, I need some advice.
Of course, my child. Why, hello there. What can I help you with? Have you come to seek assistance from the House of Enlightenment?
No.
We'll always be here if you need something, or just want to meet people. Actually, before you go, would you mind helping me out with something? I was debating with my dear friend Horace and would like an outside opinion. He believes that faith in a higher power is what inspires more people to be good. I say that more people do good without any promise of divine reward or retribution. What do you think?
Technically both are right and wrong, but...
Good point. Though I wonder if I had told you I would reward you for your time, would you have had the same response? You've inspired me to try a little scientific experiment with this theory. I'll have to ask more people, both with and without rewards offered, and see how they respond. Then I'll get back to Horace with the results. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really no problem, actually.
So I'm confused. If there's no God,
Some might see junk, but I see an opportunity to turn scrap into something I can
Please tell me you have a
sell and
suit.
profit off of. Hi, welcome to Jane's, Sidonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but please let me know if there's anything I can get for you. Yep, that's me on the sign, Jane.
What is
I
going on
operate
with
one
you?
of the few independent, non-franchised businesses in Sidonia. I've scrimped and saved for years to build up my little shop. Literally, when I started, it was barely a kiosk, and I was selling loose machine parts, scrap metal, bottled water, whatever I could get my hands on. And my hope one day is to keep expanding to other planets. I've already got a small logistics subsidiary in the works for shipping cargo.
Damn.
Lack of options, I suppose. I was born on Mars. I never knew my mum. She left when I was little. My dad took good care of me, but he died when I was 14, so I had to fend for myself. Those years were the hardest. The shop began as a way to survive, and it's been successful, so I've stayed with it. You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down.
First.
But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened.
I could be your pilot for you.
If all else fails, I'm probably going to, but I'd rather not. That ship, I bought it from a sketchy dealer because it was all I could afford. seemed too good to be true. I'm not sure now it was entirely legit. So, you see the problem with contacting SysDev? I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's something simple, like he ran out of fuel. It's an older ship and it may have had a minor leak. But I know there's a problem with pirates out there. This was Eric's first real piloting job, and I'm worried they could tell he was easy pickings or something.
What is
Could
going
just be
on?
my overactive imagination.
I've grown. Should I ask for credits? You know what? No, I feel like she said enough
Really?
time.
I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot to me. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least. And try to bring them both back in one piece.
Oh, I grew.
You're gonna find my ship, right? Okay, let me just pull up my stock and...
Started to
there
stool
it is.
again.
Take a look.
I just need a suit. Oh, thank God. You have a lot more health than I thought you did.
Hello.
Hello.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
Oh, you're right, Mitch.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, you know, extra for your trouble. They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragonstar. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, and dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragonstar. Don't worry, you'll get your money as long as you bring me that first edition copy of Dragonstar Force Volume 1.
Deal.
Do you ever get songs stuck in your head?
I do.
Sometimes I have to make up my own songs just to get rid of them.
Okay, I don't have that skill.
Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
Fairs.
See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you.
Exactly.
Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
That I'm bored.
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working. I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows.
Well, that sounds good.
But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
Sure.
You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Oh, she's just a sweet kid. Sorry, just exploring here.
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? If you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
Yeah, but you are rich.
Hey, I haven't seen you around here. Best not be looking for trouble, right? I've seen some karate videos. Hey, who are you?
I've just barged into your house, mate.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tae. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died. Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people, so I probably shouldn't.
Aww.
But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She says she doesn't get to talk to too many other adults much. Maybe talking to her'd help? I don't know. It's worth a shot, though. Right?
Sure.
Nah. There's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's because everything's so packed together, there's no room for it. But also, there's almost no kids here either, so it doesn't make sense to have one. Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but it'd be cooler if I got to hang out with more kids my age. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school would be nice. I don't know. I guess sometimes we go to the community center, and they have stuff to do there. Like crafts, movies, music, and other activities. But, except not when the adults are having a meeting. Renee calls them sad meetings because everyone seems so sad in them. I asked my mom what they were, but she says it was something to do with drinking, and like, I've never gotten sad after drinking water, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, good on you, kid.
Bye.
Whoa. Whoa. Don't mean nothing.
Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he? That boy means well, but he's gonna drive me crazy someday. No, it's okay. I don't leave the condo much. It's nice to have another adult to speak with. My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me.
He is.
My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever since. He is. I'm doing my best. Thanks for stopping by to chat.
Not a lot of kids here. Sometimes you've got to make your own fun.
Feel like I didn't really talk.
Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk
Come and
to me.
skip it.
That boy means well. Gotta hand it to him. My son means well. My husband, Keith, died in a mining accident a few years ago.
Peak.
It wrecked me. Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do. Now? Nothing. I haven't worked in almost 10 years, not since we moved here for Keith's job. I had originally been offered a job here at the local Galbank branch as its manager. But not a week before I was due to start, they announced that the Sidonia branch was to be fully automated instead. It was never meant to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died, I needed to take care of Tai full time. Not many jobs here for a single mom. Tai is good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he's bright enough to understand the situation we're in. He keeps talking about how he wants to get a job and help move me out of here. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do without him. I just hope he doesn't have to get a job in the mines. I couldn't stand the thought of losing 2 of my guys to that life. When Keith died, Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Tae turns 18. Finding work that I can do as a single mother here on Cydonia has been almost impossible. What little money we do get from the settlement every month goes directly towards what we need to live. To be fair, Deimos provides us with a sustainable lifestyle. They take care of health expenses, food, and more. But it's not enough to pick up and move.
It's quite impressive that they actually cover it all, you know.
I know he does. I just wish I could do more for him. Thanks for the chat.
Only employees of Deimos Stardust Mining Division are authorized to mine resources in and around Cydonia.
Oh, you're right, Mitch.
It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized mining to Cydonia Security.
Right, we've picked up like 6 million missions there. Okay, I don't think we need to be in there.
The Settled Systems News Network. News you can trust.
How goes?
How goes?
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the
Hey, careful around the equipment.
Look at this speed run, mate.
You look hurt.
Do you have a child or children between the ages of 5 to 18? Enroll them in a United Colonies distance learning program today. Your children will be provided with routine programs.
Very quick elevator.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
Put your children
Make sure
on
to
the
keep
right
them
path
holstered
to
at all
success and enroll today.
Do yourself a favor and just go.
The Red Devils
Private
aren't
drinking
exactly your
establishment.
average bar crowd.
Vets only.
You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Glad we under...
Not supposed to talk to you.
Okay, don't talk to me then.
Hello, stranger. I am known. What can I do for you? I was activated 17 years ago. I malfunctioned and have been in disrepair and unable to move for over 9 years. Repairs are too costly, and I am well past my warranty expiration. Now, my primary function is that of an automated personal assistant. It was chosen over deactivation. I can make general announcements and relay messages from one registered miner to another, And I can report about local news. All news and information has been supplied by employees of Deimos's mining operations. I also have been programmed with a limited selection of jokes, but I have been told to warn you, they are not good. Why did the snowman need a moist towelette? Because his arms were sticky.
Right.
Sorry, you must be an employee of Deimos Star Yards to access the messaging function, and you are not. Then my instructions are to sit here, do nothing, and be ignored. My programming indicates these are 3 of my favorite things.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent.
You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh? Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, no worries, mate. I can totally see how it'd be odd if you're not used to it. Just sit down, or be sure you're within reach of something to hold on to if the quaking makes you uneasy, and you'll be fine. The who's or what's it? Sorry, mate. I've got no idea what you're on about. Sounds made up if you ask me. But then again, maybe the other miners have been inventing some jargon I'm not familiar with. Best to ask around.
Yeah, I'll see you later, mate.
See you around.
A reduced noise ordinance in effect every night from 2100 hours
Oh, that
to
system here.
0500 hours the next morning.
Ow, me head.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is key to understanding.
I just know people are going to. Just put the pictures up where you think lots of people are going to see them. It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die.
That's true.
But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis.
Is that it? That's what you got for me? Fair enough. Well, I've done that.
Hi! Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good. I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
Thanks.
Venus?
12. You are a sweet kid.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
What are you gonna do about it? Right, let's go and find whatever she's called. Sorry. Shush.
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities require the use of...
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
I couldn't be prouder than to govern the UC's first major space colony.
What is this place? Speak to you.
Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst? I see. Well, luckily, Governor Hurst enjoys visitors, and his schedule is fairly... You're very welcome.
Good chat. Back to you, mate.
Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? I can answer your general questions about Cydonia. Nothing venturing into politics. Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are serious about making changes for the future prosperity of Mars. Politics. You shouldn't be so surprised that money greases the wheels of the political machine. Even though I'm a UC-appointed official, I still need to rely on political donations to help me make decisions on how to allocate funds and resources to various lobbying parties. The money goes right back into the local economy, you see? We don't use that word around here. I do take donations, however. If you have to ask, then I'm afraid you can't afford it. I'm sorry, I can't, but if you have any other questions, standard protections from the media and anyone who would go to them. Well, I've been appointed governor every day. I look out for their interests, if you ask me.
Shut up, you lying.
You mean besides being the most important city of... Well, this is the home of Deimos Star Yards, which, and to this day, we may not out... Cydonia's not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in humanity's first major colony outside of... But if you're not here for work, and you're looking to kill some time, beautiful scene. If you're looking to kick back after that and considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure. If you have mining experience, you may... Or maybe check with the dame. If those aren't your speed, then there are...
I don't want to pay him. Don't like him.
A friendly reminder that throwing litter off the balcony is prohibited. Please use an authorized waste receptacle.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Right.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You must be new at this game, love, so I'm gonna let that one slide.
Damn it.
In our business, nothing gets done until money is exchanged, even if that means leaving a credit on each and every rung of the ladder as you climb your way up.
I'll just pay you.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Only one point of Moira's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes sometimes.
Take your time, and ask me if you need anything. I'm here to help.
Oh, I can't be bothered to talk to you, mate. Damn it. Just let me in.
Huh?
I'm doing bloody laps of this place.